Hi Leos, this is Perstephane Rose, and this is for the week of March 23rd through the 29th for my Leos. What does Spirit or allies want to tell my Leos? Okay, right off the bat, Leos, it looks like you guys are starting something new, or something is finally coming to fruition that you've been working on. They're showing me that the wait is done. The wait is over, and it looks like you're actually stepping out into the new chapter, into the new skill set, okay? It does show me that it does show me try not to get too wrapped up in, okay, they make me feel like for a group of you, you guys are going to say the wrong thing, and you're like, God, I just screwed that sale, or that person doesn't like me anymore, and they're not going to help me. You're actually your bigger critic than the other person. They show me the other person doesn't even care, okay? So it makes me feel like that whatever you're stepping into, whatever new opportunity or job, it's almost like you go for a job interview, and they say, what is one of the best things you like about yourself? And you're like, I think I'm really well organized. And they're like, oh, okay. And so then they let you go, and you're like, God, why didn't I talk about like my problem solving? I'm great at problem solving. They already saw it. They saw it in the other questions that they asked you, and they show me try not to beat yourself up. It's not going to be a missed opportunity. It looks like they already got that information, okay? But it does show me that new opportunities are opening, and the wait is over. You're stepping into it. In this deck, this is the Fool card, and that you are taking the leap of faith. Okay, this week. It does show me new stuff is opening up for my Leos. It also shows me, Leos, try not to get too involved in yourself. Not that that's a bad thing, but they do show me that you are going down that path of, I should be better. I should be farther along. I should make more money. Why am I not thinner? Like, they show me a little bit of negativity around you. They show me stop doing that, especially this week. That is not helpful, and that will not help with your leap of faith, okay? So if you keep looking at yourself and saying, God, I don't look like I did 20 years ago. Well, no crap. I don't look like I did 20 years ago either. But the fact is, I don't want to be where I was 20 years ago. So if that means that I am where I am now, and I take the fact that I've gotten older through skills to get to where I am, I'm accepting the fact that that's where I am, okay? So appreciate where you are, appreciate your skill set, appreciate how much work you've done to get to where you are, and love yourself for who you are, okay, this week, Leos. They really want you to look at yourself and say good things about yourself. Don't say negative. It also shows me that, nope, they're showing me that it's not correct. That was not the card for you. Sorry, Leos. The other thing, okay. The other thing they want to talk about is they want to talk about relationships. For a group of my Leos, it makes me, relationships can be multiple things. So please understand, like, relationships can be partnerships. They can be family love relationships. They can, or friend love relationships. They can be work relationships. It does show me that this week is going to be a hard week for a group of you. It makes me feel like you guys are not seeing eye to eye on some form of a relationship. But that doesn't mean that it is not going to happen, especially in the love relationships. They're showing me in the love relationships because they're highlighting the heart around them. In the love relationships, remember what actually makes you attracted to your partner, or why you love your family. Like, there's good things you need this week for you guys, Leos, right off the bat. They want you to think positive about stuff in your life. Positively about yourself, positively about your relationships, positively about what is around you. Because they're showing me there's a lot of positives, but the thing is, you're looking at some of the negatives. And they show me the negatives are overwhelming the positives, and therefore not giving you enough, like, you feel like you've not accomplished anything when that is not true, okay? So this week, especially in love, it does show me try to think positive. So if you've been married for 30 years and you look at your husband and you're like, God, I don't even see anything that I like in this person anymore. Go back to what actually made you fall in love with them to begin with. Yes, everybody ages. Yes, everything changes. Society changes. But that same person is in there. They just maybe are worn down just like you are, and you need to take some time, okay? And just appreciate for them. It does show me that eye-to-eye contact is the best way. Face-to-face communication is the best way this week. And listening to each other, because they're highlighting the ears. So think of the monkeys, you know. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. They sort of want you to do that this week, okay, Leos? Okay, what else for my Leos? That's really funny. I don't even have monkeys on any of my stuff. Weird. Okay, the next thing they want to talk to you about is it does show me for a group of you, it looks like good luck is finally falling into your lap or good luck is falling into your hands. Please understand, good luck, yes, is people can be like prone to having good luck, but it still took work to get to where they are. So if they're winning the lotto, it's because every day at 6 o'clock in the morning, they're driving down to the gas station and they're picking up a lotto ticket. You're not going to win the lotto if you don't go pick up the lotto ticket every day. So that's not, yes, it's lucky that they win it, but the fact is they put the work in. If you get the promotion, it doesn't mean that you don't deserve the promotion. It means that you were coming in on the weekends and putting the extra work in. You were actually doing the courses at night to make sure that you learn how to be a better leader, whatever it is. This is not luck like you don't deserve it. It's luck you've worked for. So it does show me that good luck is coming and it's something you've worked for and it is falling in your hands this week. It also shows me there's a little bit of a rebalance. You need to look at your life and again, see there's an open door here. You actually are balancing out your life so that the doorway opens up for you. So there is a lot of positives this week. They want you to see the positives this week for my Leos, okay? Try not to dwell on the negatives, see the positives. See how there's little lights here? They're showing me that the divine is guiding you and has been guiding you in this way. And you seem to always, sometimes, don't listen. Because they show me it's not that you don't see it, that you don't listen to it, okay? Or you're like, oh, it just happened that way. And they're showing me that's not true, okay? Okay, Leos, that is for this week. Like I was telling you last week, Leos, I'm going to honor or show you a new Oracle deck. I have lots of cards. So the Oracle deck we're using this week is Spirit Animals Oracle card deck. I'm going to pull one card for my Leos that represent you this week. Okay. Okay. The card is Pathfinder and it's a white wolf, okay? And it says, release your past and start a new journey. You are a teacher and help others find their way. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power. You have a love for endurance. So this definitely applies to you this week. They want you to stay positive, but at the same time, stay focused on what the big goal is, okay? So make sure that you are the one that actually is following through. Like they don't want you to be negative. They want you to be positive. The other thing we're doing, Leos, is we're going to do our little Darth Vader. So think of a yes and no question.
What is thy bidding, my master?
Think of your question.
You should have a bad feeling about this.
So that is a no for me. I would not do whatever you're thinking. That would not be a good choice, okay? At least at this time, not a good choice. Now, Leos, if you want a personal reading from myself, Perstephane Rose, or any of the other gifted psychics on my website, please go down into the bio below. You'll find that information. If you want information on the decks that I use or how to purchase your own Darth Vader, again, that's down in the bio. Otherwise, I will see you next week, Leos.